Hello everyone, good evening. So today we're going to see the topic about DHCP server. So we are not going to install any DHCP server in this LAN topology. We're going to make the router as a DHCP. This is our objective, right guys? Yes, objective is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's do one router. This is the router and I'm going to make this router as a DHCP so that these laptops you can see there is no IP assigned to this laptop. Fast Ethernet, there is no IP assigned. Here also there is no IP assigned to this fast Ethernet 0. Link is up but there is no IP assigned. So this DHCP, this router will become the DHCP server and the IP or any new laptop. Clear objective?
Yes, sir.
Let's start. So I'm going to go into the router, my router and enable mode, and anything you want to configure you have to go to in configuration mode as we already discussed, right guys?
Yes, sir.
Go on mute because the background sound. Now let's do the DHCP configuration. So let's check DHCP is a IP DHCP. What is command? IP DHCP question mark. So you can see here there is a three keyword here, that is first excluded address, okay, second is pull, third is relay. Okay, so you understand these three keyword where to use. Excluded means from your range you have to give the range of IP from which DHCP going to assign to the end user whoever request for the IP. Okay, so we're going to exclude first those IP which we want to not assign by the DS router. So what are those IP? Very simple. I'm not going to make it complex. So exclude IP yourself, router IP. Otherwise, router going to assign that IP to others, right? So they has to exclude. So I'm going to if the 192.168.1.1 only one IP going to be excluded because this IP is belong to this router. Okay. Next IP DHCP pool. Pool means from where they going to give the IP address to the end user. So you have to full name. You have to give the name of that pool. So let's take any name. So my LAN IP. I'm given LAN IP address. Okay, just this is the name. Once you will go this, if they provide the name, you are inside the DHCP config. Means this become a DHCP server. Now you do question mark. No need to mug up anything. The default router. Who is the default router? So of course, who is the default router? I'm going to give my name 192.168.1.1. So I am the default router. Next, who is the DNS server? I don't want to configure DNS. What is the domain name? I don't want to give domain name also. What is the network? Just I will give one network. Network subnet. What is the network number and mask? You have to. What is subnet? So network and question mark. So your subnet number dot decimal is 192.1.1.0 entire subnet because I have excluded my IP. So I'm not worried about that. This is one of the simplest configuration. Okay. and followed by the question mark you do. Now network mask you have to give. What is network mask? 5.2.5.2. Now you do question mark, nothing they're going to enter. So guys, you are understand till here, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now I'm going to exit. So I exit from DHCP config. Now I will exit again the my config mode. I will do write memory that save my config. Now I will do cross check. What I will do, cross check of my configuration. What is the command show running configuration? So I will do show running configuration. I can see my configuration is only the things I have done. I have exclude the myself IP. This is simplest configuration. We can exclude more IP like my DNS server, other things like HTTP, or so many other stuff. But it's the most simplest. We have excluded the my IP. Then I given the pool address name is just name. You can give anything meaningful. Okay, and this is network which from which the DHCP going to assign the IP. They will take the IP from this pool. And who is the default router? Default router is who? And myself. So it's not only going to give the IP address, is also going to assign the default address. Clear guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's go to the laptop and check it out. So I'm going to my terminal here. Sorry, not in the CMD, and I will check config. So there is any configuration there, guys? Oh, sorry. IP config. It's not a Linux. IP config. There is no IP, right?
Yes, sir.
So what we have to do? We have to
Assignment.
assign the DHCP IP from here. So what I will do? I will cross this. I will go to IP configuration, and I will disable static. I will ask for DHCP, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So they will give us what are the three things? They will give the IP address, subnet marks, and default gateway, right? These three
Yes.
things. And DNS server I have not assigned to the router. That's why it will not provide, right? Do you remember? Let's do that. I'm going to click here. What happened? DHCP request is successful. See that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the IP is they did not assign .1 because we have excluded. You remember?
Yes, sir.
They started from .2 and they have given the default gateway. Let's test. Go to the command prompt. It's not there is nothing IP was there earlier. Now I will check IP. Default gateway is assigned. Yes, no, what do you say?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's check it out. The pinging or not. I'm able to ping my gateway or not. So 192.168.1.1. So reply is coming back. Able to ping. Same way I will start testing from what? From router. So 192.168.1.2 is my laptop. Laptop now. So do you understand how to configure a router as a DHCP server?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So let's test. Suppose I want to add new laptop. I'm going to take one desktop for testing. I will add this desktop. Let's see the we are able to receive the IP. What do you say? The new desktop. I will
Yes.
go to desktop. on desktop, we run command ipconfig, check that nothing IP is there, so no IP is there. We will go to IP configuration. It asks for DHCP. They are requesting that C is able to restore. DHCP failed. A pipa is what happened? Because if you see, the interface was not up that time. Now interface is up. Okay, you go for static. Again you go for DHCP test. Now they will got the 1.3. Because if switch is the interface is not a proper way, then they will fail. Now DHCP request successful. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we will check the config, IP config. So you have to wait, your interface supposed to be up. Now you are getting 1.3. So you can see they auto assign, they will not going to conflict. I'm going to go here and I will ask for the DHCP. They will automatically assign the IP of the interface, the if config. They will never conflict about the IP. They will the IP after one IP like dot 2, dot 3, dot 4, dot 5, so on. Do you understand? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let's ping each and every IP, able to or not. First few packets drop, because it's the first time the inquiry. After that we can see the all IP. Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
Yes. The same thing we have to do for all other router. So I'm going to stop here session recording part. We're going to see static routing. Okay guys, bye.